We have a race problem in this country, and it's coming from black people. When it comes to crime, black people lead per capita. When it comes to racism, black people are leading in that. When it comes to the various different problems socially that we have within the United States, the most uncomfortable people to be around is black people. That's not because of racism or some white supremacy. That's because people don't want to be around black people because of how they act. We don't take accountability. We don't want to talk about the problems, especially when it comes to crime. We kill.
Like, I have a legitimate question. Whenever you or people like you post videos like this and you open up your comment section and you see that all you did was provide a platform for people to spew bigotry and hate on people who look like you, how do you feel? Or was that the entire aim of making a post like this?
Racism actually does not exist in America. The only people that complain about racism are black people that are just too lazy to work hard for what they want in the world, so they just blame racism. But really, you didn't even try.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching my videos from. Welcome back to my YouTube space. Thank you so much for being here. New subscribers, I appreciate you. Please subscribe. And the returning subscriber, you are the reason why I'm here. Keep on watching my videos. Now, in today's video, I'm going to talk about white people, how they have recruited black people as their allies, because I've come across videos of black people allying themselves with white people, joining hands with white people. Some of them saying that black people are the problem, white people are our friends, but black people, we are the real problem. Some are going to the extent of saying, of supporting the black fatigue narrative, the opposite black fatigue narrative, saying that black people behavior is the black fatigue. Some are saying about the black neighborhood, the ghetto behaviors and everything. So I have come across these videos and I said, let me talk about it, because those black people who are talking about black Americans or black people being the problem, they don't understand. They don't understand the reality. They don't understand why the black neighborhood has this ghetto behavior. They don't understand why some black people are angry or vigorous. They don't really understand the history behind it, because if you understand the history that black people have gone through in America for more than 400 years, you will understand why there is some things that's going on between black community. Because when you meet a white person, not all of them, but when we meet some of the white person pretending to be good, pretending they don't see racism, they don't see color, that's the thing that have been there for long. Because even 400 years ago, even when slavery was there, white people, some of them, they were saying this was, I don't see color, I see everyone like the same. And that's why even right now, Donald Trump have revoked DEI, diversity, inclusivity, and equality, saying that it don't see color, so everyone is equal in the eyes of Trump. So, but at the end of the day, we are not equal, because in job places, black people and white people are not equal. In wage payment, we are not equal. The wage gap is too far, so that's what we are going to talk about. In black neighborhood, the schools are underfunded, medical facilities, we have a low medical facilities. So that's what we are going to talk about in this video. But before I go down in the video, I want to play you clips that are featured here of black people who are allying themselves with the white supremacy. They are allying themselves with the power, and I've seen this with black people too, with Africans too. When they come to USA, they align themselves with white people with power, or white power. Aligning yourself with white people is not bad, but buying their story or buying their narrative and betraying your other black people, seeing them as they are the bad people, that is bad. So let's watch these clips and then we'll come back here and talk about it.
Black people in the West love to fucking complain.
Oh, that's facts.
They love to complain.
That's facts.
And it's
Yeah.
like, listen, do you understand that right now we're shooting for YouTube, right? This could be monetized and go on to make to millions of views. It potentially,
Yeah.
right? And you could become very successful off of it.
Yeah.
Where in the time that black people have been in the West can we do that? What are you complaining for? There's so
Yeah.
many different things that you could do
It's true.
and get on with, but you're sitting there, oh yeah, but you know, like the society and the white man, and but shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
seriously, shut up.
I agree.
Like, I'm not saying there is no racism or there is no glass ceiling.
Yeah.
But we live in the most entrepreneurial, spirited time
Yes.
ever in modern history.
Yes.
You can get shit done. People are selling CMOS, bro, right now. Do you know what I mean? And making money off of CMOS.
It's true.
People are
It's
selling
true.
shea butter and making money off of shea butter. Yo, I'm not saying things aren't hard, but I'm saying you have the opportunity if you put your thinking cap on,
Yeah.
and there's enough of us
Yeah.
to be successful.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I personally
it's
think.
true.
Now, a lot of black people are like, oh, you know what, it's like, you just can't say that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear you.
It's true. It's true.
And that's why I actually personally believe that in the coming years, there's going to be a split within the black community in the West.
Go on.
There's going to be a split between people who ain't got time for the BS
Yep.
and the people that keep talking about the BS.
100%. I think that's happening now.
Right. There's
I think
and
it's
but the
happening
thing is, it's gonna grow. I think it's just gonna grow. And then
Yeah.
people that are always talking about the BS, because the BS exists,
Yeah, it does exist. That's the thing. It's not valid.
it's valid.
It's valid.
But I'm not waiting on that. I'm not constantly like just being quote unquote oppressed by the BS. The
Yes.
BS affects both you and I. If you and I were both pulled over by the police or whatever in America, shit could go left. I know that.
Yeah.
Right? And we know that many men have been shot down by the police. The BS exists.
Yeah. It's
But
true.
am I living my day-to-day life scared of the BS, talking about the BS? But I got to get on with shit.
Yeah.
And the people that are successful are the people that know that there are hurdles.
Yes.
But they say, fuck it, I'm going to jump over it.
Yeah.
So you guys are really mad that I constantly am saying that white people are not the problem? My love, white people are not the problem. These other cultures, this racism, it's not the problem. Nobody's saying that I don't love my own people. I'm black. I told you guys, I'm Jamaican American. I love my people. I am not seeking white approval. So you guys don't have to be in my comments saying she's seeking white approval. No, I am not. Do you see me with any white people around me? Do you see me with any white people around me? No, you don't. No, you don't. What I am saying is, if black people, black Americans are going to do anything as a people in this country besides entertainment, because that's the only way they respect you as a black American is if you're in the entertainment industry. Okay, there are black American lawyers, black American doctors, sure. But what I'm saying is the majority of the black American ethnicity, the culture that is here in America is chaotic, is disruptive, is rude, is violent. How many times do you drive through the hood and you just know, oop, made a wrong turn? Why? Because there's yellow tape up. Why? Because it's pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Shootings, pew-pewings, whatever you want to call them. The violence, the attackings, the robberies. And then people, they get scared when they see black people in their neighborhood. It's not because they're racist. It's because, do you live here or did you find your way here by accident? Or did you find your way here on purpose? It's not, listen. Black fatigue is so much more than just saying we're tired of black people. No, we want a peaceful America. We want every neighborhood to be the same. Just because it's predominantly black doesn't mean people have to unalive each other. Doesn't mean people have to rob each other. Doesn't mean people have to poison each other by standing on the corner or hugging the block, selling substances to their moms and children. Doesn't mean moms have to have 5 kids to take government checks and then let them kids astray when they're 18. Because that's one of the main problems in the black community is you have so many people born for the reason of government income, so that when it's time for them to be adults, they're not properly vetted to be adults. They're just let out in the world at 18 when the check stops. And then that's where the violence and all this stuff comes. So yes, there's so many levels to this. But blaming white people, blaming the government, y'all blaming all these things except for blaming your mama and yourselves. Your mom didn't have to have 5 babies. Your mom didn't have to throw you out at 18. Your mom didn't have to not prepare you, not even show you how to open up a motherfucking bank account, not even show you how to go get a driver's license or ID. Like that happens way too often in the black community. And you guys don't see it. All you're saying is, oh, she wants white approval. She wants white approval. It's not about white approval, baby. It's about, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to show y'all it don't have to be like that. You can live in your neighborhood and it just be a black neighborhood. It doesn't have to be any unalivings. It doesn't have to be any substance sellings. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Any danger, any feeling like, am I safe here? Why? Because who's keeping each other unsafe? Black on black. White people not coming in our neighborhoods with pitchforks and hoods and fire pitches and that's long gone. We doing it to ourselves. Even if white people were the problem, they ain't gotta do nothing because we take care of that ourselves. We take care of eliminating each other ourselves. When are y'all gonna wake up and see that the problem in America is that ghetto ratchet bullshit? That ghetto, and I'm ratchet in a fun way, in a shake your booty in a club type of way, in a listen to some hip hop and shake your ass and take a couple shots type of way. Not in a let me fight in the freaking mall, let me shake my booty in Lululemon type of way. No, I can't even fit Lululemon. So that's how you know I'm not lying. But seriously, you guys gotta understand, I'm not saying these things for white approval. Honestly, I love white people the way y'all peaceful, but I could care less if white people approve of me for what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if black American race wants to survive and wants to have a place in America 50 years from now, you gotta cut your shit. You gotta cut your shit. It's too much, it's ridiculous, and honestly, everybody's uncomfortable. Everybody's uncomfortable with it. Black people, white people, Chinese people, Mexican people, Uruguay, Paraguay, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, everybody's tired of it. Nobody wants to see it anymore. And the last thing you want to be as a people is a group of people that no one in the world wants around. Because y'all know how this earth get down. Y'all know how the governments in this earth get down. The last thing you want to be is a group of people that no one in the world wants around. Think about it. Do you really want to be in that position where no one in the world wants you around and you don't have a nation to call your own? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I'm not trying to seek white approval. I'm trying to help y'all. Because you on a very dark and destructive road in this country. And it's not everybody. But if 80 to 20 is crazy ratchet ghetto and the 20% is not, I mean, you just going to get grouped in. Y'all got to think about your children. Y'all got to think about the people that you're leaving your legacy to. Y'all. The black American behavior, the black fatigue is real. Get just simple everyday tasks that people should be able to do in their lives. Going to the store, doing simple things, checking their mail. Why does it always lead to confrontation, crazy things? 70 degrees in the hood. That's what I say. Once it's 75 degrees, the bullets start flying. In the hood, once it's 75 degrees, the bullets start flying. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a heat-activated niggatry, but it's crazy. And it has to stop. And if you guys don't like what I'm saying, simply just don't watch. You're arguing with me in my comments about what I'm saying to be true. You're bringing up slavery. We're talking about 1800s. We are in 2025. Who is killing black people in 2025? Other black people. YNs, young ninjas, young niggas out here. The other day, I was driving to my neighborhood, but I had to take, one of the main avenues. A BMW skirted, pulled off, 7 young niggas hopped out the car and 2 girls ran and the whole block got shut down. This is crazy. There's shootings, and it's everywhere. It's in every state, and I'm telling you, whatever. Y'all don't care, I don't care. Whatever. Go ahead and make your race the most unwanted. Make your group and your culture, because it's not a race, it's a culture, it's an ethnicity. Make your culture the most unwanted group in the United States of America. Because I look just like you, and I'm telling you, y'all not bringing me down with y'all. Y'all not.
Actually, the problem is no longer the white man. The problem is no longer the foreigners. The problem is us, black people. We are the problem. We are not patriotic to our country. We are not loyal. I don't mean everyone, but the majority of people who work in government institutions and some corporate companies. If we were loyal to our country, if we were patriotic to our country and loved our country, we wouldn't have the problems that we have. It's some of us who are opening up doors for people to manipulate us, for black people to stay in poverty, for service delivery to not be delivered to our people, for our schooling systems to break down, for our health systems to break down. It's people who run these institutions. What has happened now is foreigners have infiltrated our systems or our institutions, and they're slowly taking over in key positions. And we are busy opening up doors, making IDs for them, opening up businesses for them, getting married to them illegally, selling drugs for them, giving them rights to our communities, giving them rights to properties, and a whole lot of other things that we do as South Africans. The problem is us black people, and we need to fix it.
Oh my God, how did they ever colonize us? How did they ever colonize us? I tell you how they colonized us. From the inside out. Because you bitches kept handing out freaking passes to the cookout. You motherfuckers kept inviting everybody to the cookout. Oh my God. White person comes and they do small azonto for you. Oh my God. Tom comes over and he does small shaku shaku. You guys want to give them the keys to the kingdom. Now gingers are black. Why? 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 What? Really? That's what being black means to you? Getting bullied in school now equates to the black experience. The gingers are black because they've been oppressed too. It's you lot's fault. You don't want to be inviting everybody to the cookout. Want to be handing out passes willy-nilly, anyhow. They come small jollof rice, they cook. Small egusi, you don't even know how it tastes. You just saw the video of it. Now you're ready to give them, oh yeah, you're invited to the cookout. You're invited to the cookout. You're invited to the cookout. I'm sick of you lot, man.
If there's one thing that I have learned since I started criticizing the black community on social media in general, is that if you're black and you're being called an Uncle Tom, I've come to the realization that you are saying something that is absolutely true and that your criticisms are 100% valid. What you're saying has hit a nerve, and other people in the black community just cannot come to an agreement that what you're saying is true and accept the criticism of the black community. Because in theory, the truth is that an Uncle Tom or an Uncle Ruckus is that uncle that will tell you something that you need to hear and not something that you want to hear.
Welcome back. I have played you videos, one of Jamaican lady who is continuously accusing black people. I think I did this episode sometimes of this lady, and I have played you videos of other people who are like, okay, even me as a black person, I hate black people. What black people are doing is not good. What black people are... Come on. When you come on your camera, you open your camera and start saying that white people want to be our friends, but they fear. We have given white people a number of chances. We have given them opportunities. We have tried so hard to be friends with them, but at the end, we are not equal. At the end, at the finish line, when you're a black person and you have your friend a white person, when you have 7 and he has 3, he wins. Let's not lie to each other. When you have 15 and he have 5 and you are looking for 20, he wins. That is the reality. When you go some places and you enter a room, they will notice you as a black person and they will notice him as a white person, and the privileges will change. That's the reality. When they see you as a black person and they see a white person, the privilege will change. They will treat him differently and they will treat you differently. Why? Because you are a black person. And that's why we are asking for equality. When we enter into offices, we want same wage pages or wage pay. One, because when you are a white person and a black person, and you as a black person, you are a university material with degrees, diplomas, name it. And this white person is a high school dropout. Let me tell you, he will be paid more than you, a black person with a degree. That is, if I'm lying, tell me in the comment section. He will be paid more than you with a degree. And he will work less and you will work more with low wage payment. Elsewhere, whether you are born in Africa, whether you are born in Asian continent, whether you are born in Europe continent. And that is to tell you that we are not equal. Even though black people are far away from white people, because we have invented a lot, we work a lot, we have more energy, our melanin is okay. And even white people appreciate our melanin. But why at the end they get this privilege? Because they are white people. And that's why when I see black person coming here and talking about that black people are the problem, we keep on complaining, you don't know the history. The history is that black people have been giving white people chances and opportunities. We worked freely for them. We picked cotton for them. But at the end of the day, we were denied housing projects that we don't own anything. We worked for free without wage payments. And this thing is going on. The thing that it has done, it has just changed uniform. But we have different ways to treat people as slaves. White system has different ways to treat people as slaves. So we have to look at the history, what's going on. We have to study the history. And I believe these black people who are saying these things, they don't know the real history. Like the Jamaican lady, it's like she doesn't know the history, why we keep on complaining. Black people keep on complaining because of the trauma it's been there for so long. And this is not complaints. We just asking for accountability. Accountability for us, for what we own. Okay, let's say we are asking for reparation. That's not a complaint. History tells us how black people have gone through a lot. We have fight for this change that this Jamaican lady or these people are enjoying. The speech that you freely talk and supporting white system is because of these black people's blood. The system that you are in, you say you are enjoying in America, is because of these black people. As a Jamaican lady, calling black people or black Americans lazy, that's an absurd. It was wrong for you to call this or to call black Americans or black people that those black people who are complaining are lazy, they don't want to work. How many hours will you work to catch up with a white person? How many hours will you work to catch up with your fellow white man, a high school dropout? How much will you be paid to catch up? Because we will never catch up. And because maybe you're a Jamaican and the other one comes from Africa, and that's why you are talking like this. Because as an African, when you come here, you are being given a narrative that you are being told the black Americans are lazy, they don't want to work, so we are giving you this position for you to get it because they have refused. So get this position as an African. Stay low, play by the book, obey the rules, align yourself with the white power, and you will succeed. You are given that narrative, and then you start carrying yourself with big head thinking that you are better than black Americans here. you are working better than them, you are reading better than them. No. The freedom that you are here, even yourself just sitting alone, white person, it's a privilege that you got from the fighting of black Americans. And this, what I'm seeing, is a betrayal. Betrayal for our own. We are betraying our own people because we want to align ourselves with power. We are seeking the white clubs. We are seeking the white favors. And if black Americans could be seeking these white favors, you could not be here. Jamaican American, you could not be here. African immigrant, you could not be here. Even Latinos could not be here. The voting rights that you are getting, you could not have it. You are walking freely, you are entering stores. Black Americans are being followed, and you as an African, you are walking freely maybe, and you are asking yourself, I don't see this. Why are black Americans being followed anywhere they go? Not because they are thieves, but because they are a threat to the system. So this following up, they are not following them up because they are thieves. It is just a way to keep on oppressing, a way to keep on making the trauma goes deeper and deeper. No, they are not being followed because they are thieves. Even the store owners, they know they are not thieves. But they are being followed because they want to increase the fear. And when you, an African immigrant, have gone there, they will tell you, you see, when they enter these stores, we have to follow them because they are like this. So I hereby say, white people are recruiting more black allies to make sure that black people or black Americans are seen as they say, because they will tell you why other races here, Latinos, Africans, migrants, Jamaicans have come here and they win. Why not them? You see, they don't want to work. So when they have black allies in their community, it emphasizes and it strengthens their narrative. And these are just way to oppress. So you as a Jamaican, American, African immigrant, Latino, or any black person, black American, who you are buying the narrative of the white people, you are betraying your people, don't think that you are doing something good. Because when I saw the narrative of black fatigue, I saw some black people supporting it and saying even them, they are tired of black fatigue, they are tired of black people behavior, they are tired. Bruh, you don't know what you are talking about. Because I think one thing, I think you are, you have entered a system that you think you can get the privilege from it. But let me tell you, if you enter an office full of racists, you will be seeing that color. You will know what's going on. They will not know if you are an African diaspora, African immigrant, or you are come from Jamaican, or you come from where. They will not know. You will be receiving the strokes that black people receive. So I want us black people to be vigilant. I want us to read our history. I want us to understand the history. I want us black people not to erase the history and follow white privilege. Okay? What I need us to do as white people or black people, we need to understand our history. When we understand our history, we'll get to know what's up. Tell me what you think on the comment section about this video. Until next episode, peace out.